We use the word star all the time. We talk about the night sky, we talk about celebrities. We use it to describe a shape. It's just a simple, everyday word. Or is it?
What if I told you that packed inside those four little letters, there's a hidden meaning, a kind of ancient cipher that could completely change how you see the word? Let's dive in and see how this thing actually works.
So the source material for this explainer lays out this really unique, kind of non-traditional way to decode words. We're going to follow its rules step by step to break down our word and see what secrets this interpretation might just unlock.
All right, here it is. Four simple letters, S-T-A-R. Seems pretty straightforward, right? But according to this etymological cipher, the very first thing you have to do is stop seeing it as one word and start seeing it as two parts.
The cipher literally splits the word right down the middle into star and R, and we're told that each of these little pieces carries its own very distinct symbolic meaning. So let's start with that first half.
Okay, so this first part, ST, is basically the code for something that's whole and foundational. I want you to think of it as the unseen, complete core of an object, its fundamental essence.
And what's so cool is how you can see this idea reinforced in other words. Just think about it. Stone, stoic, stable, steel. They all share that ST sound, and they all bring to mind this feeling of strength, of permanence, of something that just doesn't waver. It's the core, right? The unshakable foundation. Now let's jump over to the second half, R, and see how it builds on that. So if sta is the unseen whole, then R is kind of its opposite. It represents the part we can see, the external expression, or even a protective layer. And this slide just illustrates that perfectly. Armor is a protective exterior. An archive or an arsenal is a collection that's been structured and presented. An architect or an artist, well, they create something for the world to see and experience. It's all about the outside, the created part, the visible side of things. So when you put it all back together, the cipher reveals this really fascinating duality hiding inside the word star. On one side, you've got ST, the stable, unseen whole. And on the other, you've got R, the expressive, visible part. It's like the deep foundation meeting the artistic armor.
So, what does this combination of an unseen whole and a visible exterior actually point to? Well, according to the source, it makes the word star a powerful symbol for the moon. I mean, think about it. We only ever see one side of the moon, the R, while the complete object, the stit, is always there but remains unseen.
But wait, the cipher isn't done with us yet. There's one final, amazing twist. What happens if we add just one more letter to our word? A letter that, in this system, carries some serious symbolic power.
Okay, watch this. We take our word, star, we tack a single T onto the end, and we get start. Now, in this cipher, that final T completely transforms the meaning. It turns our symbol for the moon into a symbol for the absolute beginning, the alpha.
So why the letter T? The source explains that the T represents the Tau cross, which is this ancient symbol often associated with life, with resurrection, and the beginning of a whole new cycle. So adding it to star literally creates a start. Pretty clever, right?
So what's the big takeaway here? Why does any of this matter? Well, it's a powerful reminder that the language we use every single day can be looked at as a kind of code. An interpretation like this suggests that words aren't just labels. They can be these intricate containers of symbolic meaning, holding hidden stories and ideas just waiting for us right beneath the surface. And that really leaves us with a fascinating question to chew on. If a word as common as star can be decoded in a way like this, what other secrets are just hiding in plain sight, waiting to be unlocked inside our own vocabulary?